Hello, Xandernatics! My name is Sanders, and I present you the Soul of Chogokin GX-31V Voltes 5, the Soul of Chogokin 40th Anniversary version from the anime series Voltes 5. The Soul of Chogokin, or Soul of Super Alloy, is a popular line of adult toy collectors produced by Bandai to represent Voltes 5 from the anime series Voltes 5. Marking the 40th anniversary comes a revamped color version of Voltes 5. Based on the GX-31 Voltes 5, it has been recolored to match the original animation color scheme. The front of the box shows a wonderful art of Voltes 5 bust in slightly silhouette portrait. At the back of the box shows the actual Voltes 5 as well the details and information about the Soul of Chogokin model. Upon opening the box, you will get the instruction booklet, a clear tray of accessories, and lastly, you'll get the styro tray that holds Voltes 5 and Mechanical Eagle inside nicely. Soul of Chogokin is Bandai's high-end line of collectible robot toys. These toys are not meant for children to be played with due to small parts and delicate sharp pointy materials which is present on each model. Rather, they are aimed at the adult collector with disposable income looking to recapture a bit of their youth. The Volt machine was awesome and the part count on its accessories are overwhelming. You need to get a secure box to keep it so you will not lose those tiny bits. The color separation was awesome and the model doesn't have any disgusting sticker sheet. However, you need to take good care of it to avoid paint from chipping. The aesthetic was also awesome. It does really capture the simplicity of Voltes machines. For some introduction, the Ultra Electromagnetic Robot Voltes 5 is a combining super robot. That means it is composed of 5 independently functioning Earth defense machines called Voltes Machine 5, combined by the power of intense ultra electromagnetic energy. In the beginning, the defense system known as Voltes 5 is a scientific achievement surpassing today's technology by several hundred years. More than this, it shows what the whole of mankind can achieve when working together and not against each other. Project Hercules has more than just successfully completed its job. It has provided the Earth with a defense system that equals the military might of the Vosanian Empire. Let's take a look on Voltlander 5. Voltlander 5 is a multi-terrain defense interceptor which resembles a tank. It has rolling tires and 2 opening doors on the front that reveal 2 pairs of drills. It was armed with lander missile, lander star blades, lander cement, and of course, the lander drills. Volt Frigate 4 is an attack fighter submersible, although it acts more like a submarine rather than a frigate. It can submerge and fight much more better on below sea surface rather than fighting on air. It was armed with frigate missiles, frigate lasers, frigate freezer, or frigate heat rays. Volt Panzer III was a defense tank fighter. It also resembles a tank without rotating turret. It has 2 claws that can push or grab any machine that challenge it. It was armed with Panzer missile, Panzer knife launchers, and Panzer arms. Volt Bomber 2 is an attack bomber interceptor. It was an odd aircraft that has 2 vertical wingspan that acts as a cannon firing different types of ammo. The model has landing gears that can be attached when the unit is on the ground. It was armed with bomber missile, bomber cannon, and bomber chain knuckles. Lastly, the Volt Cruiser 1 is an attack fighter interceptor. It was a high-speed battle aircraft and the only vehicle that doesn't look odd for me. It has an opening canopy when you can see Steve Armstrong in red uniform on a blue cockpit. Another great feature was the landing gears, making this the best Volt machine that ever engineered. The weapon cruiser cutter was also included, where you can clip it on its wings. It was armed with cruiser missile, cruiser rockets, claw boomerang, and the cruiser claw cutter. Here are some size comparison of my other collection. Lego minifigure, Takara Tomy Pikachu, and Jollibee Philippines. Lego minifigure, Takara Tomy Pikachu, 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 and Jollibee Philippines. Now that every Vault machines are present, get ready to brace yourself into its pure awesomeness.
Let's bolt in!
Kahit na mayroon pang bagyong dumarating, kahit biganting buhawin nagngangalit, at kahit na may lindol pang sa atin ay pipigil, tayo ay sama-sama sa kalawakan.
At lahat tayo ay magkakaibigan, at lahat tayo ay pantay-pantay. Isa ang layunin, for this bye-bye marating, tulatin at tanawin. Ang araw sa pagsikat niya, kapayapaan, magsasama hanggang wagas. For this bye-bye. Kahit na mayroong pang bagyong dumarating, kahit ikanting buhawi nagngangalit, at kahit na may lindol pang sa atin ay pipigil, tayo ay sama-sama sa kalawakan. At lahat tayo ay magkakaibigan, at lahat tayo ay pantay-pantay. Isa ang layunin, for this bye-bye marating, tulatin at tanawin. Ang araw sa pagsikat niya, kapayapaan, magsasama hanggang wagas. For this bye-bye.
Vault Machines has the ability to form Voltus 5. Like any combining robot, I find this feature much more better than transformable robot. The color separation was accurate and based on the anime, and I'm very satisfied with it. The aesthetic was almost perfect if they managed to hide some imperfections such as the screw holes on its arms and odd distance of threads on the back. Never say the less, I'm still satisfied how well the detail and how they designed this figure. The clutch power managed to hold this figure well. Each part clinged so well and no sign of loose parts that keeps falling each time I try to pose this figure. The only drawback is the articulation, which I will rant later. Look at the face of this thing! The kit includes overwhelming accessories for Voltus 5. Soul of Chogokin was so generous that they include a lot of Voltus 5 weapons. It does really compensate the anime logic of weapon popping from nowhere. By of course, part swap. It has open hands manipulator, close hands manipulator, weapon holding hands manipulator, and relax hands manipulator. The figure allows you to pose Voltes 5 using his
Voltes missiles! Chain knuckles! Ultra electromagnetic whip! Super electromagnetic top! Voltes bazooka! Laser sword!
Kahit na mayroon pang bagyo.
The Voltes 5 symbol on its chest can transform into a laser sword. However, the aesthetic was horrible and filmy. The good thing is, BANDAI include another much more better laser sword, which is more accurate on the anime, but without transformation. It also had a mechanical eagle and weapon part upgrade for Voltes 5 to use unlimited ultra electromagnetic ball, but unfortunately, they didn't include any effect parts for it. Head can swivel back and forth but not 360 degrees. Shoulder can rotate 360 degrees. Shoulder can go this far. Double bicep bend and swivel. Hands are both on ball joints. Leg can go this far and that far. Decent split, bend at the knee, odd tilt, and both feet are on ball joints. Another feature of this set is Voltes 5 can transform into a Volt Tank mode. The Voltes Tank mode was Voltes 5 unseen feature. It wasn't shown on the anime, but it resembles Robot Romance Trilogy's signature attack, wherein the super robots can transform into a trailer truck, fire an energy road made of beam of light, and destroy enemy blocking its path. Back to their original form, the drawback of its awesome combining feature was the articulation. The figure articulation is somehow loose due to its weight, especially on the leg part. The head cannot move due to its backpack, and no way swivel due to combining. Even the clutch is good, and there is no parts that keep falling every time you hold it. You still need to be more careful due to tiny parts that may lose, and this set doesn't have any spare parts for those tiny bits. Lastly, I don't like how they set the Panzer trucks on Voltes 5 back. The suggested price of this kit was 24,840 yen according to the tamashinations.jp. Here are the comparison to my other collection. Lego minifigure, Takara Tomy Pokemon, Jollibee Karaoke, 1994 Mighty Morphin Karate Kid and Jason, and to the 1-1-44 God Gundam. Overall, I will give this toy this face reaction. Voltes 5 is one of my favorite robots of all time. The Soul of Chogokin GX-31V 40th Anniversary Kit was a good and almost perfect toy that represents Voltes 5. From Volt Machine to its weapon accessories, I can say that it really justifies the high price point of it. Sure, like I say, it was not perfect, but as of the time being, it was the best Voltes 5 toy ever produced, despite the lack of spare bits and effect parts. The articulation was okay, the color was accurate, and the accessories are overwhelming. I couldn't ask for more. If you really love Voltes 5 as much as I did, I recommend that you should get this even the price point is beyond your budget. The only downside of this, you should be very careful not to lose any tiny bits of it, since there's no way for you to get it aside purchasing the whole set again. This is my personal review, my own point of view, and see you next time for more!